I thought I'd take the opportunity to talk about, oh, that's all, it switches. This might be the biggest flex anyone could possibly have in Wizard101. Y'all, I don't know if you know about this, but Test Realm just went live today again for like week 3. And if you have not seen this, you should see it. You walk into the shopping district, bro, like just this place where you normally walk in, bro, they got like holograms now. Now, I do not understand this feature fully. But to my knowledge, what this is, if you win at different events in the new Rate My Stitch feature, if you win, they'll literally display you for everybody to see in Wizard101. And I'm gonna be honest, bro, that's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie, you know, I'm seeing like a whole character. I'm seeing some emotes here and there. Clearly, it's a work in progress because I feel like I gotta, like, you know, like, use my mouse to, like, get a good view of it. Like, if I have my default mouse and I'm, like, near it, like, I'm not seeing the whole Stitch. So I feel like they still gotta, like, figure it out. Also, the way that, like, the Stitch floats, the positioning of it in the shopping district, I feel like there's a lot of weird things going on here. But the idea is absolutely sick, my guy. This is what I want from Kingzao, bro. Like, ideas like this, like, you know it's gonna be sick. Like, you're, like, if you're a new character, you're walking through here and you see someone looking all cool with the drip, like, bro, that's that type of feature that it builds community. It builds connections to the game. Like, this is a beautiful feature in my opinion. I thought I'd take the opportunity to talk about, oh, that's all, it switches. Hey, yo, I was not ready. Wait, how many people are featured? See, they need to add update. Look at her celebrating, bro. Off camera. Oh my god. I'm discombobulated AF. I wanted to talk in this video about the Rate My Stitch feature because I really did not make a video on this, even though I would argue it's probably the biggest feature they've added. I feel like there are not enough nice things to say about this feature. It's unbiased. When you click on Rate an Outfit, you see outfits, but you see your character in them. So it's not biased. Like, you know, you can't just like rig it. Can we talk about that walk up? Also that walk up, the music, the ambiance. And my honestly favorite part about this is the fact that, let's say that you see a Stitch that you really like. You see how your character would look in it. This is literally my character. I could rate the Stitch without even knowing the person's name. I could spin around. I could do some spinsies. It also lets you see where everything is from. And if it's from a pack, it even lets you open that pack. Look at this man's walking up, bro. Look at this dude. So this dude's like robe, for example, right? It's from a pack. Let's say that you saw that and you wanted to like get it for yourself. What you could do is you could click on this and then it literally just lets you buy the pack from this screen. If you click buy, it literally gives you the screen that you would normally get in the crown shop, and you can open the pack right here and even possibly get what you're trying to open. So there's like an interactive nature to this. There's ambiance. I feel like because this is pushing sales through cosmetics, there's no real reason for anyone to look at this as like, you know, a feature that's money grabby or something else. Overall, this event seems to be like a really, really good event, well thought out, and it monetizes the parts of Wizard101 that people don't find disgustingly, you know, money hungry. And I think that's a very important point. I think people get very annoyed, very betrayed when it comes to like paying for spell elements, paying for like stats, paying for jewels, paying for anything that's related to having an in-game advantage. But the second you get rewarded for looking good, I feel like it doesn't matter how they monetize it. And the fact that they're adding rewards to this, like this, it really shows that their head is in the right place. Yeah, celebrate. You should celebrate. One of the coolest extra things that they seem to have added in this test run is this thing called a Stitch token that you could basically test out in test run right now. But let's say that I were to buy one. In the description, it really shows you how easy it is to use it. You buy it, and then I think you just go to Eloise, who's, you know, in every hub, common area. She's responsible for the stitching. Instead of spending crowns on the Stitch, you could use a Stitch token and save 100 crowns to look good when it comes to, you know, stitching your hat, your robe, your boots. That's a really cool concept, and I feel like we haven't really seen a feature like this since they added hatching peppers to hatching. If y'all don't know, let's say that you lend pets, you actually get this thing called a hatching pepper, and if you get like 50 or something, you can actually create elixirs that would normally cost crowns. I think just like hatching peppers incentivize you to lend pets, which is, by the way, free, and you just get rewarded for it, nothing else. just an incentive to share. I think just like that, I think Stitch tokens give you a reason to rate other people's stitches, actually try to make some stitches that can get highly rated by other people, take part in events like Rate My Stitch, which I assume that they're gonna add maybe monthly events with this where they change the theme, so every time there could be like new winners. When you have all of these things, the incentive is just to take part in something that honestly is very harmless, very fun. I think it revitalizes something that I think Wiz lost a long time ago. I think stitches are more than just how you look in Wiz. I honestly think that I don't know, it's like a part of your virtual identity on Wiz. You know what I'm saying? I know that seems crazy, but I genuinely think that that's why this event is like, I feel like it'll be extremely well received by a lot of people. And while I'm one of those people that I wish that their priorities are always on like the things that are more concrete, like, you know, my gameplay and experience and the spells I use, I think putting priorities on stuff like this is kind of the recipe to success, especially because the majority of people that play this game, all they really want in a lot of ways is just to make a wizard that looks cool and they can do cool things. And this really hones in on the looking cool part. I think what I would really like to see them do on the back of the work that they've done on Rate My Stitch is really experiment with giving access to cosmetics, even if they are for crowns, but at a lower rate than we currently have. I think focusing packs on cosmetics is fine because you could get exactly what you want in like 499 crowns. But when you look at a lot of the gear, especially the gear that for most purposes is just literally to look good, right? You're looking at price tags like 9,000 crowns. And a lot of people, when they're doing events like this, they might actually look at this and be like, you know what? I really like the hat, but it doesn't really fit with the robe and the boots. They're not going to fit with the rest of the stitch that I'm planning. By keeping some cosmetic items at, you know, like anciently high rates, as in like they've been like this for a long time and they don't really fit in the modern age of, I think, Wiz. When you keep stuff like this, I think it conflicts a little bit with the message that they might want to send, which is that, you know, stitches are a fun way to interact with the game and they're accessible for people. So I do want to see them be ambitious with cosmetics and also be ambitious with how accessible features like this are to the common casual player. Again, as much as I love this, I do think the placement of the pedestal, the camera angle of the pedestal, the fact that they're floating very awkwardly, I feel like there's a lot of things that I see on this that I wish would be changed, but I'm just gonna hope that because it's test realm, it looks a little bit scuffed. I think this edition, though, it makes the Rate My Stitch thing that they did way more of a concrete change than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be a new guy on the shopping district. You can submit some stitches and the rewards are minimal. This is a very meaningful reward, and I hope they go down this direction for anything that's related to cosmetics. Let me know what kind of cool stitches y'all try to input into this, and let me know y'all's opinions on the Rate My Stitch event. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think that this is the biggest flex in Wizard101? I think it absolutely is, and who knows, maybe one day we'll be up there, my guy. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a sub if you do. A bunch of people wanted me to make a video on the Rate My Stitch, and I thought with this, you know, update, I had to. Let me know what you guys think. As always, if somebody hasn't told you you're awesome today, they doing something wrong. I look forward to reading all of y'all's comments on this in the comment section. Stay awesome. See y'all soon. And yeah.